Hey everyone. I just came down to the realization that when anybody asks me how I'm feeling, I'm just going to say I'm feeling fine no matter how crappy I feel. And I always felt that that was kind of like, something that I shouldn't do, but the more I have, the more I'm sick, the more I understand that that's the reason why. I know what the reason is that I should definitely do that. And I just want to read you something that I wrote. It's called Ask Me Something You Don't Know. My aunt asked me how I was feeling today. I began to reply with the truth. It took me years and years to be able to come to terms with the truth and not some fanciful story that I was telling myself. I began to say, well, things haven't been great lately. And before I can actually finish my sentence, that's when she cut me off with a response and said, with passion, no, no, no. I don't want to hear that you're not, that I want to hear that you're fine. That's what I tell my children too. That's what I want to hear. I thought, but I'm not fine. Does she want me to tell her that I'm okay so that she feels better? I can pretty much guarantee that I needed more feeling better than she did. And I thought, what a selfish thing to say. I paused for a second and I let so many emotions poke around in my brain, so many emotions I couldn't even understand because we had never been formally introduced yet. I may have felt them from afar, but nothing serious. I stopped to ask myself why someone who loves me would not want to know how I feel. And then I realized that she may not be able to deal with her own emotions. But I also couldn't help but notice that this behavior was childlike and it was also very hurtful in an unintended manner. If she didn't want to know the truth, why was she asking? Just to satisfy some need in herself? Was it like a box checked off for her? Well, I asked Tina how she's feeling. Check. But what people don't know is that beneath a chronic illness is pain that grows. It's like loud thunder, unrelenting, harrowing, and very tiresome. People like me know something that others do not. Our bodies are prison cells. Freedom is just a faraway concept that we strive for, but know we will never attain. This truth digs at me every day of my life. Sometimes there comes relief in a kind word or a loving face. Sometimes there might be a split second when I forget what is happening to me. And then I return, like always, to my truth. I will never be the same person ever again. It's like saying goodbye to all that you ever were, are, or will become. Why ask me how I'm feeling if you don't really want to know? If you didn't want to face your own frailty, if you didn't want to look fear in the eye? Why ask me to open up to you? Why should I trust you that much? Why ask in the first place? I'm not fine. I'm far from it. But if someone asks me how I am, I will say I am fine from now on. I think people are selfish and cowardly, and they can't help it. They don't know what to say to someone who is hurting, but illness is a study in loneliness. The only people who will receive the truth from me are those who aren't afraid of it.